Okay, I took this trade on three accounts. I have um, two Combine accounts at the moment and my Express account. Took it on the Express account and then copy traded it on the other two Combine accounts. So this is the most that I've ever had most size I've ever had in the market. Um, Obviously, two of the accounts are fake; they're not real money. But regardless, I've never copy traded before. This is the most size, and I'm saying that not because I think this trade. Again, I would take this. I would take this trade 10 out of 10 times. I'm gonna review it here. Maybe there's something I missed, but I'm fairly certain I would take this 10 out of 10 times. So the sizing up isn't really affecting so far my psychology or the way I trade. So that's a good sign. Obviously, we'd like to have seen this be a winner, but at the end of the day, you have to be in the trade to win, and sometimes you take losses. So let me explain my rationale behind this trade. So daily doesn't really show much. We don't really need to. Why do I have? So the daily doesn't really show much. 4 hour. This is. Let me explain to you how many bullish signs there are here. We inversed this 4 hour fair value gap. There's another 4 hour fair value gap that we should come into now. We inverse this. We were inside a 4 hour bullish fair value gap. The 1 hour, we accounted for every fair value gap here. Not only did we take the time to come back into here, which we didn't need to because we were already tapping into a 4 hour, but we did. And then we took the time to tap into this 1 hour below. So every single fair value gap that it could possibly use to go higher, it used. There was nothing else to come lower for. You go to the 15-minute, we swept liquidity here, we swept liquidity here. We used every single fair value gap you could possibly use. There was nothing to come lower for, in my opinion. I was very confident with my stop loss. The 3-minute is what we used. A really, really nice. I ended up entering something like this because I entered with a market order. I entered with a market order because of how this closed. I was like, wow, that closed really bullish. We might not get my limit filled, and it's still a 1-to-1 with the market order, so I placed a trade. Stop underneath the low. You see how the low swept this liquidity here too? I mean, it was so perfect. Like genuinely, this is an A plus setup. There wasn't a 15-minute fair value gap that we were reacting off of to go lower. There wasn't a 5-minute. There wasn't an hourly. It was perfect. This is an A plus setup. The only thing that I didn't love about this setup was how late in the afternoon it was. 11:18 I'm entering, or 11:15, whatever, around that time. That's the only thing I didn't love about it. Everything else, beautiful. As far as a trade management perspective, I didn't love how there wasn't anything to really break even off of. I was just going to break even halfway. But that's another reason why we probably shouldn't react off of anything and just keep going. Hey, I don't know. But yeah, that's a trade I took. I can't be mad at it. I would take this 10 out of 10 times. Yeah, it's that simple. So stinks to lose, but at the end of the day, I waited for this 3-minute. It gave me the 3-minute. I have to take it. My model was there. So